also now want to sell directly to the consumers, same like Samsung. So these new things, business models, change the world rapidly. Xiaomi got 60% market share in 9 months. The company only exists 9 months. So it shows you the dynamic we have. Nokia, 3 or 4 years ago, was still one of the leading mobile phone companies, and now it was sold to Microsoft. Motorola, similar, and that are all the companies which did fall behind. They could not innovate fast enough. They could not change their business model to the new world. And that is the risk in this speedy world. You can be a very big company today and you are out of business tomorrow. So in between there might be only 6 months. So therefore coming back, you have all the time to understand what's happening in the world. You have to understand your competitors. You have to understand the new business models. And this is a challenge for you. If yes, how do you move faster? How do you compete with your challengers? So that is a business world. It's not. Therefore, it's also very interesting, and you need a lot of skills, analytical skills. But now you need also other skills. You have to understand the market. You have to communicate to other people. You have to be sure that your suppliers and business partners stick to you, that the customers stick to your products and services. And for that, you need a lot of other skills too. And fundamentally, at the bottom of everything is a business model. You have to deliver higher value for lower price. That's at the bottom of everything. Okay, so that's a marketing slide of us somewhere. So we have to say we are good. Good. Somehow. So it's good. So thank you. I hope it helps a little bit, And I wanted to add a slide, so whoever wants to join, no problem, in your car, we call you. So we still grow very fast in China. But at the end of the day, it's a different life. It's not like mathematics. Mathematics is more research. In mathematics you work more alone to some degree. But here you are working in teams. You cannot, nobody can implement this banking solution alone. That would not work. And then, but nevertheless, you need also all these skills, but you have to apply them. But I believe a good mathematician, all your professors, have to do the same. There is not, it's not only that they teach you what the old stuff. I always thought, mathematics in undergraduate studies is very boring because all the stuff you learn is before 1900. So sometimes I have a motivation issue. Why do I learn all this old stuff? When do I learn the new stuff? But that's a foundation issue. You have to have a foundation to understand and learn the new stuff. But then you have to apply all of this to new problems. Mathematics is not only an art by itself, it's a supporting function. Without mathematics, physics cannot work, biology cannot work, business cannot work, and to some degree also you see computing definitely cannot work. So somewhere there's a lot of mathematics. I have not gone through very special functions. For example, there's even a mathematical discipline, it's insurance mathematics. How to calculate long-term cash flow and profit and legal obligations and whatever. And so there is also real mathematics in all these disciplines. But mostly it's what I explained to you, 90% of the work is how to develop these business solutions, manage business networks, do analytics, work in teams to make these business solutions real. And that is very interesting because then you really, what you have seen, you cannot only see the people who go shopping, you have also an imagination what happens behind all these things. what happens behind before a financial statement of a company, and what happens in manufacturing when you go to a shop floor and all the cars are manufactured by robots. So how do you manage what is coming now, the bill to customer, manufacture to order, what has to happen in the supply chain. So also this world is very interesting. But what you learn here is a foundation. Without that, you never can understand how all of this works. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, I'm the student who just graduated from National Academic University, and I now work as a support consultant involved with partner on SAP. I have a question about, as I know, in the entrepreneurship resource area, in this area, SAP has two competitors. One is Oracle, and the second is Microsoft. And as I made investigation, I know the Microsoft is targeted at about small company, and the Oracle targeted at medium-sized company, and SAP targeted at the most largest size company. So, how could the SAP maintain its competitive edge in the future? Because, as I know, the market in the large company SAP application is already very mature.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I feel now all our secrets. You know, we have a different DNA. You know, Microsoft is more a consumer company than SAP, so it starts with Windows. They have products for individual users. That's why they make most of the computer games. So then they have also applications in CRM and some areas, but mostly because the majority of their business is on consumer products. That is their key focus. There we don't compete. And we use also Microsoft products and how to integrate them, like Office mail systems. So in that sense, we are not just competitors, we are also partners. So we integrate Microsoft products in these business networks, for example, the mail system. So Oracle is also, it's also strange. I'm the largest Oracle OEM service provider in the world. Because many of our customers use Oracle databases. And in this root cause analysis dimension, I also support Oracle databases. So we are not only competitors, we are also business partners. So we resell even today Oracle databases. We don't like some customers, but we support. So in this sense, Oracle comes also more from technology, database technology predominantly. They develop applications, mostly they came originally from finance, and then they acquired HCM from PeopleSoft and Siebel for CRM. But they are never looked at integrated solutions like SAP. So we want, end of the day, we build an integrated enterprise. They want to look at all solutions which somehow integrate. So therefore, our key differentiator is to work with the large customers to support their next business model that we discussed in an integrated business solution. That is our differentiator. To do this, you need a lot of skills. So therefore, our partners are also more business consulting companies. It starts as McKinsey, Boston Consulting, Accenture, IBM, and others, which work on the integration of all these components. And now we work on a model that most of this will be on SAP. So in the old days, we started from application. Database was already a substance. And all these data warehouses and business networks were outside SAP, now they moved on inside SAP. For that we acquired Ariba, which is a business network, and we acquired a lot of cloud solutions which go in the same direction for SuccessFactors and HCM. But in principle, at the end of the day, it's hard work with all these companies to enable them to go for the next generation of business. And that requires integration of the business network. You have to support the whole business network. And you have to create a much higher level of automation and integration. So that's more or less our work. We have to be faster and better than them, otherwise we will not win. We have always healthy competition.
Any other question?
Could you describe a little bit more how you're making the transition from academia to industries? Because some of my friends who had pure math PhDs, and when they wanted to make a transition, it took them like a long time, like longer than a year. And I wonder, like, do people in industry really value pure mathematics background this much?
I value. I have hired a lot. Say the transition, yeah. You know, it's you know, 1 year is not long. That's a start. You know, because again here you have to do the same. You have to learn the foundation. There's a lot of people try to do this without learning the foundation. And the foundation is you have to learn how this computer system works in the different layers. You know, I explained some. And you have to program a little bit that you understand how programming works. And I can only tell you, I had a fortunate situation. You know, when I went to SAP, that was a small company. Only 1 people at that time. And then they told me, please go to development. I said, no, that's too autistic for me. You sit out running in front of the screen and you'll harm your eyes. And, what should I do? Mathematics is not alone. So I want to train my communicative skills. And they said, no problem, we move you in technical consulting, this system analyst. And then 3 months later I joined and I found out that I was the first. So that helped me a lot because I was sitting in development and I had to manage all customer experiences. So that's good. So then you learn very fast because you know, the customer is yelling at you, the system is not working, whatever, and you come back and then you work with all the development units to fix the problems. So probably, end of the day, you have to take on the challenge and battle through. There is not an easy way to learn all of that. So at the end of the day, you learn the foundation, which is always there. Then you have to do some work here. You have to develop maybe an application, or you have to fix some other issues. So then you grow over time and learn more and more, and then you do the same like in mathematics, and you know that how this world works and differently, how which models and patterns you apply on each layer. And then, I would say therefore 1 year is ambitious. You cannot learn all of this in 1 year.
Oh no, by 1 year I meant like this their knowledge of computer programming.
Yeah.
They couldn't find a job because the companies now that they didn't have work experience but having to be open to proliferation builder.
I think that's more a matter of age. So if you are still young enough, I would say below 27, then we would hire you even without. So, but I would say what you should not do is go somewhere and believe you don't need to do that. You learn the basis, the foundation. That is my experience, is not working. Because then you're only on the messaging, and then you can only go to sales, not engineering. So that's not possible. Because again, as I said, everything needs something. So you have to begin somewhere. Probably when you have some time, which I have found when I was in university, I never had time, so it's not very likely, and start to learn a little bit about it. But to be honest, I don't believe that it's very efficient, because you do not learn the real thing. This is not so easy. It takes a little while, but at the end of the day, you have to take the challenge. You have to battle through. In this world, it's a little different than in mathematics. You know, in mathematics you have only so many professors. They can only support so many students. In this world, you know, everybody will support you. Because, you know, we are one team, and at the end of the day we have more work than we can do. So they hope that we can take away more work pretty soon. So they have different it's for them a high value to make you productive, because you take away work. They want to do new stuff. So that's, therefore, I would say it's, therefore the only thing is maybe, you know, as a mathematician you have to learn, I would say even learn to learn. You know, one fundamental thing is you have to understand from whom can I learn. Who knows how to do it. And then you should not be shy. In this new world, you cannot be shy. You say, explain to me how it works. And you know, you need teamwork, you need communication, you have to work with others. But I would say that is probably the one mistake I did in mathematics when I was still there. I did not challenge my professors. Teach me.
SAP is a software. And in your company, do you need to build up mental models for different kind of business?
Mathematically model a business model in this sense. How much
For instance, for different companies, you need to build up a different model for them. For the impact software, build up
Yeah. You know, when we talk about the industry solution, it's a sum of all of them for certain industry, for a bank, for insurance company. So we have all these applications and software components. These are more or less pre-assembled. We call it model solution or model industry. So we don't start from scratch. Same thing. So we work with a lot of customers, and all the learnings we have back in our template, and then you go there with a template. So that's one. And then we have a lot of consultants who have done this before. And since we are a software solution company, we have a high interest to improve our template. So by doing so, we reduce also the cost of the customers. What will it cost them? But in our business model, we have also a lot of partners, you know, like I said, IBM and Accenture and others do implementation work for us. And they have not this interest, because they make most of the money from the service they do, from the software solution. So therefore, we are always in a business model conflict with our partners. So therefore, we work directly with a lot of large customers to get the direct feedback what is really needed and improve our template. So there we have also some business model challenges. Because SAP, even with 60,000 employees, we don't even do 10% of the implementation work. You know, only give you a global business solution. IBM in China has 22,000. So and Accenture is in the area. So our ecosystem is 10 times bigger than SAP. So it's maybe 1 million people which also do SAP work on partners. So therefore, also the SAP business model is very common. But we work with
SAP doesn't that's not where the state so that's as bigger.
We really appreciate you open our eyes in application of mathematics and business. And we prepare some fruits outside to show properly. Can you stay a little bit so they have some free communication?
Yes, sure. They have to carry me away some point.
In fact, originally, I have another question. I want to ask you, can you say a few words about your intern program?
Yes.
Sorry.
We have not implemented it in Taiwan yet.
Yeah.
That's not implemented in Taiwan. But I can say what we do in mainland China. In mainland China, we offer some of our trainings already as part of curriculum of some universities. So then already as a part of your university track, you can learn a lot of these things as one part of the curriculum. And we even certify you then as a certified technical consultant or support engineer. So then in China, in mainland China, there's somehow every student before graduation has to work 1 year as an intern. And that we offer them also. So we have now 200. And then many of them we hire afterwards. Most of them, because not all of them survive the stress when you work directly with customers. But so this program is very successful. So we get a lot of graduates in our system, which then very fast go in this type of implementation. So the same we want to do in Taiwan. So we work on it. We have already enough work to do, and so we are just we discuss how this program looks like, how we do it. We also for this curriculum we provide the teachers, because we bring in just our experts, which helps them also to train their communication skills. So far it works really well. So we want to expand that in Taiwan, because in Taiwan we make a lot of business too. And we need more capacity. So we like to hire graduates, and now comes, because our experience is what you said, it takes a little while to learn all of that. So if we hire experts from other companies, we learn another work, so like Oracle, Microsoft, or even global providers, they don't know SAP. So when we hire graduates and invest a lot in this foundational training, they know SAP. And then they very likely will stick to our work. So like me, 26 years SAP. Because it takes time, You start somewhere more technical, and then you go more in understanding even one industry, and one industry solution. Later on, you have to support 25 or 26. So you can go forever. It's also, we have also special teams which support a specific customer, which is then more precise in their solution, business model, and business issues to solve. At the end of the day, it's all engineering work. And then you learn how to manage the system, because that is very different. We work in a network of experts, because this is not one person that's all. And later we become an architect. We call an architect is somebody who designs certain solutions. So the functional career plan is unlimited. Up to, I I support with my programs, I support all these large customers like Apple, Samsung, IP, even the ones in Geneva, so Rolex, Gucci, Paris. So they are all max attention customers. So there we have dedicated teams. So the Chinese colleagues appreciate very much when I send them to Paris. Whomever, Geneva, Milano, so Roma, so everywhere we have customers. So the work is also in that sense interesting that we have rotate the teams through Europe and US. Because the reason is that the way to work is different. In the US you need an extreme level of communication skills. And in Asia that's not so much needed. So at the end of the day, by doing so, we get the universal soldier for us to work in whatever country on this business network solutions and networks as it is so we want to develop our graduates for 20 years to come. They will only speak to us, same thing, if it's interesting. And if we are flexible enough, because in between they have kids and other things, and we need a job portfolio that we can flexibly, adjust. So some when they are young enough, they want to see US and Europe. When the kid come, then it's less ambitious. It's only China and So that is all something you have to manage as a business leader. You have to manage in your team. How to. So because we want 20 plus years. The average in my organization is now about 10 years. So it's mostly interesting.
And today we also will offer a gift to Master Harvey. We have a 2-meter position. Okay, immediately available. Okay, and this requires actually background 精算的背景，精算应该。
精算，我之前也有当过一次精算机，可是不见得有精算背景的同学都有来啊。所以
Okay, anyway, yeah, we will reach, chairman,
You mean I want to choose? Maybe later.
No. But just let you know that we will offer this 2 internal opportunities, immediately available for Nansan project. Actually, Michael is our resource manager at Nansan, and so that.
So please enjoy the fruits and have some discussion. Thank you.